Hail, brothers and sisters! My name is Captain Meatshield, and welcome back to Attack on Factorio. I'm picking up where I left off at the end of the last episode, obviously. I've been doing a couple of little bits off camera. I've got some more unloading for iron ore over in Vickersville, because I have started some more mining down by the iron patch, just kind of between Malachite Junction and Trostra. Yeah, I've made a start on mining all of this copper as well. I'm just shoving it into chests at the moment. As far as actual copper production, like plate production goes, things are going quite slowly. Malachite Junction's not really in use, because the only district that's really importing copper is... well, there's R&D, and then there's... Oh, speaking of which, there's research to do. Yeah, there's R&D, and then there's Hollowpoint, and Hollowpoint's not really doing a whole lot at the moment. So what I've been doing is just setting up various bits of additional mining. This area could do with some more, and I've just boxed myself in, haven't I? That was clever. So I'm just doing as much as I can at the moment to kind of maximise all of the production of things. I'm out of belts. Good God. But the goal for today is to get the scrap heap operational. That is the main goal. So, once we've got all of this additional stuff going, I do have like one last little bit of like train production going on, or engine production going on in Trostra, which is where I've set up the engine assembler. But once this train is... I don't know, I might need two actually. Now that I think about it, because I'm going to want a train that's going to be supplying the scrap heap as well. I didn't think about that, did I? Okay, I'm going to make more stuff for this. Or if there was any iron, then I would. Let's get some more ore belted over. It's nice to be able to use substations for all this. It means I can just compact all the mining in as much as possible. It does mean that these patches are going to be burned through a lot quicker. But... it needs musts, I suppose. And that is all I can make at the moment, but that will clear through this really quite quickly, and some of these miners don't actually have much supply on them anyway, so they will run thin fairly soon. But that's a nice hefty bunch of iron coming through. Only two of these boxes are being filled at the moment, but it's enough. I don't mind. Getting loads of copper as well, which is good. So I'm going to leave all that stuff to its business, and let's get up to the scrap heap and see if we can actually do something up there. Where did I leave the car? I think it's down the bottom of Trostra. Oh God! I should be paying attention to where I was going. I was trying to watch the gate in action, watching where that train was going. And I destroyed a solar panel. Good job I've got more. Yeah, I also did some boosting of the power system as well. I put a load of panels in down at the south of Beltway, going along towards Petros. And I filled out the space with more accumulators as well, because laser turrets had been suffering with the lack of power supply. It wasn't too good. I'm going to grab some more iron. Oop, it's being a bit full. I really need to clear out this inventory at some point. I need to repair this as well, because I crashed into it earlier when I wasn't recording. Okay, up to the scrap heap we go. Oh God, there's a laser turret here that's been destroyed as well. I guess I better do something about that. Bugs really are having a fun time with this little gate. Okay, so I need to figure out my belt placements, and then I can build things from there. Now I've cleared some space, I can get to work. This is a bit of a fiddly one. There's lots of belt spaghetti going all over the place. It's really quite difficult to actually keep an eye on where all this stuff is meant to be going. I think I'm getting everything laid out correctly, though. So that's not too bad. I think it's all going to be fine. All laser turret damage done. All shooting speed. There we go. Right, I'm going to have to run back down to Beltway to go and get some more supplies. And I think maybe Hollow Point as well. I don't like leaving all this open. I do have some more walls. And I've got a load more ammo. But I do need to pick up turrets. I need to pick up inserters and belts and all of that sort of stuff. I always underestimate the scale of these builds. And yes, I also thought that this district layout was going to be a lot less convoluted, but oh dear, I made a right fucking big zero this one. And we're back. Right, let's carry on, my wayward son. So where am I going from here? I need to... A lot of the stuff that I am putting in is stuff that... Well, some of the stuff, like the electric engine production, isn't actually going to be happening here for a while because of the inability to transport lubricant by train. So the problem I'm going to be having there is stuff's going to be getting outsourced to Fracture. The only other thing that I'm really going to be requiring lubricant for in the future is going to be the production of... what is it? It's the fastest kind of transport belt. But right now, like, I'm not in need of that sort of stuff. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to need it at all in the future, if I'm completely honest. But it's a technology that I've already set the production up for. It's just that, well, A, the research hasn't been done. There's something else. Yeah, the lubricant can't be transported. So... At the moment, it's not so much of a concern, and the factory isn't at a level where it's going to need a huge amount of throughput as far as the belts go. It's always nice to have faster belts, but right now it isn't needed. But yeah, the electric engine units I'm going to need in order to get the logistics robots and the construction robots going. So I will have to outsource that production to Fracture before everything else can be sorted. Okay, I'm not 100% on this, but it should all be in place. These need to be for the flying robot frames, and then you are for logistics robots, and you are for construction robots. And I'm going to put limits on these chests, because I know things are going to get stupid in this. These are chests for trains and cargo wagons. Everything else is only really going to need like stuff like tanks, roboports, they're not going to need huge amounts of... Like, I'm not going to need to stockpile loads of them. So, I pretty much only need to deal with just, like, however much the assembler can hold. Right, now let's wall everything in. So I have a sneaking suspicion that the bugs are going to be very interested in this place once it starts up. I want to prevent that from happening as much as possible. But once this is done, we'll get the power all routed in. And we'll get a train running back and forth between all the various districts in order to get this operational. I'm looking forward to this. I've been waiting around to set this up for quite a long time now. It genuinely has been months. Here we go! All the turrets are in place. I'm going to get some of these materials brought in. So, iron... Nope. Iron goes there. Power! There we go. Everything looks like it should be working. Gears are in production. Engines are being made. Nice! Okay. I'm going to go and get the last of the stuff from... Oh, have I named this place yet? No, I haven't. Right, the scrap heap stations have been named. Time to finish connecting these rails up, actually, because I never got round to putting in this last little section here. And finishing off this junction. There we go, signals all in the right places. Everything looks fine and dandy. Except for all the guns that are being engaged down here. I'm going to go and have a look at this. See how it's doing. Oh no, that's actually a fairly weak part of the wall. I should have been paying a little bit more attention to all these warning signs. I should probably also be paying attention to the fact that I've got research done. I will come along to fix you up and reinforce this wall soon. I need to get a new train on the rails. I hope the power systems are doing okay. Oh, they would be if I didn't crash into the power line. I did want to check the system anyway. Looks like we're doing okay. We've got enough solar panels now that once all the accumulators have finished charging during the day, the system is, like, the steam system's pretty much shutting down. It's not doing much to save our... Oh, I need more gears. I thought I had gears. Why do I not have gears? Either way, it doesn't matter. I've got a new engine production area going on up in the whatsamajig. The scrap heap, that's the one. So I can probably just go and start dealing with setting trains up there. It might even be a good idea to start, like, keeping the stockpile of coal in the scrap heap, so when I need a new train I can just set it up in the scrap heap as if it's like this is like the depot for them, and then just send them on their way. Right, have I got any trains being made yet? No, I don't, because engines aren't going anywhere. That would help. Engine production is really rather slow though. I wish it was speedier. Let's sort out this train. It's going to be a nice kind of rusty colour. The colour of scrap. I think that looked rather good on you. Right, go. I'm going to take a ride just to make sure that everything's working properly, that it gets loaded up with the right stuff, and we'll just move on from there. I think this is the last of the laser turret upgrades as well. So, away we go, train. On to District 14. I'm wondering how many trains I've actually got at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 11 trains on the lines. That's more than I expected, actually. I don't know quite how many I was expecting, but this is certainly more than that number. But doing all this as well should help some of the system bump back into action. And while I'm here, I might check up on this mining. Oh god, this is going to take forever to get through. Which isn't such a bad thing. I should go and check up on the mining and smelting in the sands, actually. Which will happen once we swing round there in the train, so that's not a problem. Actually, saying that, I don't know, is it a problem or is it a bother? Coming back round to that crap that I was talking last week. I'm sure it's not a bother. I see all the accumulators fired up overnight. Good. Electricity should be doing fine, I hope. I mean, pollution doesn't look so bad. I mean, with, you know, the power systems not being completely functional all day, every day. Oh, hang on. Are we not... Why am I not making sulfur? You stop and wait here for a moment. Something's going on over here. I've got lots of petroleum gas. Why am I not getting sulfur? Or sulfuric acid? What are you missing? Iron. Ah, yes, we've got an iron shortage, haven't we? Okay, oh, we're getting a coal shortage over here as well. Geez, I really haven't been paying attention to this area. I think one thing I might have to do is either expand upon the mining in Vickersville, or I'm going to have to set up a new smelting district. What I might do is I might just expand the smelting so that we can just get more production going. Oh god, wasn't meant to undo that one. Fuck it, I'm going to send you on your way. Let's get back in. We'll stay along for the ride. We'll go down to refueling, because we can't do anything here. What I can probably do is just jump out at Vickersville, lay down some more smelters, because I've got some on me, and I can make another 2. Whoop, there we go. It's always dangerous when you do that. Yeah, because we've got plenty of iron as far as supply goes, so I see no reason why we shouldn't expand the smelting here. I mean, one of the reasons I kind of designed this district as it is, or the the smelting layouts as they were, is so that the system could be expandable. I mean, I never really planned on expanding it past what I'd already initially set up, but if it works, it works. So hopefully that will sort things out a bit. And if we do need any more, then maybe it will be time to invest in a larger or another district doing the exact same job. Right, so now that you're here, I'm going to set up the unloading for the various different things that we're going to need. So, advanced circuits go onto here, green circuits go onto here, and batteries can probably, if I unload them from the other end of the train. Right, now with the stack inserters, I can probably actually dial this unloading down. I don't really need that much. Okay, time to power all this stuff up and see if it all works. If I take these off... Oh god! What did I do? I'm really bad at this shit. Right, now, when I connect the power, things should work. Why are things not working? What have I done wrong now? Oh, I haven't put filters on things. Right, your red circuits, green, 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 and now I can just let you get on with your shit. Hopefully you'll come back with batteries at some point. Fingers crossed, but yeah, I think everything's starting to work. Engine production is still going rather slow, but I think we've got 2 diesel locomotives. Nice! I can set up a new train, and this one is going to be for iron ore. You've got no path. Why do you have no path? What have I done with the signals here? Have I cocked something up? No, it doesn't look like it. Why do you have no path? There you go. On your way. I don't know what happened with that, but that was odd. Okay, so now I'm going to set up this new iron ore train, and you've run out of supply. Nice to know. Off you go. Let's see if this one's working. Oh god, we're being assaulted. Scrapheap is under attack! Now these train lines really are going to start getting busy. It's going to be very cool. I like the fact that the trains are going to be flying all over the place, and now now this is 12 trains. Set 2 new ones up today. Good work in my books. Right. Load up this train. Fill it to the brim with shit. Within the 30 seconds the train was sitting in Chostra, it nearly ended up with a full inventory. So I consider that a bit of a success. Now we're going to see him go up to Vickersville and he'll offload all of its stuff. Because the iron around Vickersville really is getting thin now. And we need to boost the supply as much as possible. Because look at that belt. Oh, it looks really, really weak. And now I just need to connect this up, off, like that. And hopefully we can get all of these smelters in operation again. I'd say that is a fantastic improvement. Suppose we better go and check up on the actual mining, because I think I've seen some miners that are out, yes. All the ones around by the rails are done. So I think that means we shouldn't have any more iron ore around these tracks. But this is certainly looking a little more impressive. And the scrap heap is now in operation, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping that the iron supply for everywhere else is going to be a bit better. And we're going to need to start sorting out electric engine production. So I think at some point in the next episode we will be taking a journey down to Factorio to start outsourcing electric engine production. That's going to be a thing to do. I could also do with plonking a radar down here in the scrap heap. I don't think any batteries have come through yet. Not sure why I'm looking in here. But last thing I'm going to do today, I am going to put down my tank. Oh, I've been looking forward to this. I haven't got the cannon shells yet. Obviously, one of the next districts we're going to need to set up is going to be... Oh, I haven't got any coal on me. I'm going to have a wood-powered tank. Oh, I've got a little bit. Will that get me to somewhere that I can go and get more? Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, look at this little thing. It's awesome. And it's got two, obviously, it's got two different weapons you can switch between. Currently using the machine gun because I don't have the cannon shells. But we'll set up a heavy weapons district at some point. This thing's a little easier to drive because it's slower. Oh god, it turns like a fucking whale though. I think what I might do with this, I'm going to increase the capacity on these wagons. Because if there's the potential for this train being loaded up with more stuff, then I'm going to take it. There's no reason that train should have restricted cargo anymore. But yeah, look at this. We can bootle about in our little tank now, and I absolutely love it. It's an awesome looking little thing. I love this tank. So damn cool. I can't wait to actually load it with cannon shells. Yeah, I'm going to leave this episode off here. This has been some good progress. I'm glad we finally got the scrap heap operational, and I'm glad we finally got the tank. We've still got a lot of work to do. As always, there is always more to do with this. We need to fix up the iron supplies. Oh god, tank, stop! God. So I'm going to leave this episode off here and just say thank you all for watching. This is the last video that I will be putting out before the new year, so I'm probably going to put like a Happy New Year video out anyway. But I just want to say thank you all for a fantastic 2016 as far as this channel goes. The year itself for me has had some ups and downs. It's mostly been downs, but the community that has been building here around the world of Captain Meatshield has really made me feel better about things. It's really improved my year like 100-fold. It really has, a 700+ fold. It's been an awesome ride, and I'm really looking forward to seeing things get even better for the new year. But more of that when we actually get to like New Year celebrations or whatever. But I'll stop rambling and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more Let's Plays or metal covers from me, you can check out the playlists that are on the channel, and you can follow the links in the description below to follow me on social medias. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off.
What's this? What's this? There's colour everywhere. What's this? There's white things in the air. What's this? I can't believe my eyes. I must be dreaming. Wake up, Jack. This isn't fair. What's this?
Maybe I can find out by testing it over here. That wasn't D.